If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep. So this is the song that's been going through my head for a couple days now. Welcome to Monday's meditation. I normally do a morning meditation, but today I'm really feeling called to offer an end of day, whether it's your end of work day or end of your day, whether you're about to nod off to sleep or just take a nap or just you're transitioning from one point to the next. So this song from White Christmas, it's a duet that Bing Crosby and Rosemary Clooney sing together, is very much like the pattern that I do and that I recommend when I'm worried and cannot sleep. And so this is the process we'll do today. So take a moment when you're ready to ease out of the thoughts that you've been thinking, perhaps the worries that have been worrying, and simply drop in, letting the sound of my voice guide you to shift out of that headspace, drop down into your body, and rest here in your heart center and below. Feel your seat on your chair, or if you're lying down, feel the support of whatever is underneath you. Feel how beautifully and fully you are supported, and let yourself relax into that support. Let your breath flow naturally. And just like the song suggests, we're going to let those worries come in like fluffy clouds. What is the worry that's floating by? And simply to see the other side of it. So here's the process. Identify that area of anxiety or concern. And first, give it some love, right? Like, hey, thank you for knocking on my door. Thank you for bringing yourself to my attention. I hear you. This alone will help to settle some of that worry's energy, correct? It's just a feeling. It's just a message. Sometimes it's a pattern, a recurrent thought. Sometimes we just get into a habit of worrying. And so the first part is just to acknowledge the worry, thank it for its presence. And the next step is to ask. So very often a worry is something about the future, right? Some thought about what could happen, what might happen. And here's an opportunity to just check in and see, but is this really true? As in, is this happening right now, right this moment? So if that worry is about a health concern, right? Or a money concern or something like that. And very often worries are, well, if this happens, then that'll happen, and that'll happen, and that'll happen, which will mean this other thing will happen, which means for sure I end up in state X. I don't even want to say it, but like, we know how worries go, right? They take us on like a downward spiral. And so what this meditation is all about is just allowing this space for the worries to come in and for us just simply to ask, is that really true? Is that really happening right now? And what is happening right now? So that's step one. Let's take a moment just for that. And as you acknowledge that little cloud of concern, let the cloud gently blow in and blow out. Acknowledge, thank, release. Acknowledge, thank, release. Is it true? Not right this second. Here I am, listening to meditation. So that is not actually happening right now, whatever that concern is. Or even if it is happening right now. How does this worry help with that situation? Usually not much. Worry has a tendency to constrict, to pull back our creativity, our spaciousness, where we can really see the solutions. Were we to give ourselves a moment's respite from the anxiety or the concern? So we're just going to let those pass and just let them go just for the space of this meditation, right? Is that true in this moment? Probably not. Whatever it is that we're worried about, and or maybe something is going on in the background. And right now, in this moment, listening to my voice, feeling the support underneath you. We're okay. You're okay. I'm okay. It sounds like a self-help book, doesn't it? And then here's the next step, and this is what's alluded to in that lovely song that I referred to, which is like another line of the song is, when my bankroll is getting small, I think of when I had none at all. And just take a moment to let that in. What are the blessings right now? So if something's happening, if you have an anxiety over something, was there a time where that you survived brilliantly, that you thrived brilliantly afterwards, where things might have even been more challenging than they are today? And for most of us, especially in my tribe of people who have been through a certain something, who are Scar Clan, you've done amazing things already. You have survived and thrived so many times before. And you are even more now than you were in that moment in time. Does that make sense? Like, you are the result of all of those experiences and then your time since then. And all of that accrued wisdom, experience, skill. Oh, you know so much more now than you did back then. Knowing that you bring your best, most capable self to this moment right now. And think of everything that you have overcome in the past. Think of what are those blessings? For each puff, puff cloud that comes by of worry, what is the blessing on the other side of it? Perhaps the concern is a money concern. And perhaps right now you have shelter. You have money in your pocket. You have money in the bank. Perhaps the concern is a health one. And perhaps right now in this moment, here you are, alive, listening. Perhaps the concern is a relationship one, right? It's like we can do this with each thing. Is it true right now? And what is really good in that area? What may even be something that compared to a time in the past is even better? And so, like, if you were able to do that, this current moment, mm, mm, mm. So take a moment to let the clouds come in, be witnessed, and release them. Pull out those silver linings, those blessings. They don't have to be related. Don't, This meditation, this practice is not about getting something right or having a tit for tat kind of a thing. It's merely just taking this moment to be fully present and recognize what is true and what is not right now in this moment, and all the things for which we can be grateful in this moment. And I don't mean that in a trite way. I mean that in a sincere way of there's always good. There is always hope. There is always, in the space of chaos, there's always like centers and modes of peace and calm. And those are the centers, the nodes, the inspirations that can help to sustain us when things are feeling a little bit off kilter. So as we've let those clouds in, acknowledge and release. Let's take this last moment to just breathe in and exhale, releasing those little clouds for now, right? Doesn't have to be a goodbye forever, right? This is simply about saying right now in this moment, I choose peace. I choose quiet. Let's do that again. Inhale and then release, exhaling through your mouth. Like you have those little clouds on the palm of your hand and you're blowing them off. Each moment we have this moment. We 100% can choose what we feel in this moment, and then this moment, and then this moment. Last third, cleansing breath, deep inhale. And then like you're blowing out the candles of a birthday cake. Just exhale and blow those remaining worries, leaving you with a clear sky, leaving you with birds singing or waves rolling or whatever's on the other side of those clouds for you, whatever is your soothing sound. I say that because literally when I blew out the candles, birds started singing outside my window. Sit in this space for as long as you'd like. Return to this practice whenever you're needing a moment of clear skies. From my heart to yours, thank you for joining me, and I love you. Take what you need and pass it on.